Okay, good morning. Good morning. So for today, I don't see any potential morning plays, so just gonna watch the scanner and see if anybody moves in the morning. I'm gonna be watching gloves to break, Supermax specifically to break 631 today. Did a quick analysis on my Discord group. Make sure you're part of it. First link in the description is free. So yeah, let's just wait for the market to open. Let's just wait for the market to open and see what is going on. Any potential plays? 30 seconds to market open. Quick disclaimer, trading is risky. So make sure you understand the risk before you trade, learn the strategies, don't just throw money into the market. Nothing catches my eyes right away. Looks pretty standard. Bintai got a gap up. Wonder if D Pharma is showing any positive movement. Nope. So just keep watching. Supermax gap up. Nice. So you'll probably struggle around here, the 620 line. Let's see if we can hold 605 for the morning. Now, since there isn't much strong moves from the previous day, so we gotta give the stock some time to show who is moving today rather than continuation. Rather than looking for continuation. Then, since there's no continuation, I'm looking for any new fresh moves on the morning. So Euro is popping off again as usual. The daily chart is crazy, man. Green all the way. Almost 100% gain over 6 or 7 trading days. Supermax, yep, struggling around. It's the 620 resistance. Oops. Okay. Supermax managed to break 620, not bad. So let's see if we can continue pushing up through the day. I want to see it end above 631 today. Break above the new high. The new previous resistance right here, 631. Then at least I can see a higher high. And then it can pivot back down to a higher low. Then I'll be more confident to enter in the near future. Because right now, you can see that it is on a massive downtrend. On any time frame, you can see that it's on a massive downtrend. But it looks like it's gonna break out of this this 1 month 4-hour downtrend right here. And I want to see the 15-minute start making higher highs and higher lows. So give it some time, give it 1 or 2 days to work. Big retracement from Euro, quite usual at this point because it's such a low float stock. So big crazy moves like this are not too surprising at this point. But these, because of how low float they are, you can see 430 and then straight to 435. So it's quite hard to gauge the momentum, right? Especially when the orders just blink in and out of existence. So even if you want to try and, so to say, buy this small dip here, right, it's quite tough to just gauge. It's quite hard to gauge when any buyers are coming in. Because you see, it's just the orders just blink and it's gone. Suddenly it goes from 430 to 438, 443, 440 something. Just like that. It goes like this. So maybe we can find a continuation play on Euro. High of the day 457. Honestly, it's quite a stretch for it to drop 4% and push back again. This is even though it just might look like two candles only, right? This is a 26-cent drop, which is quite big. 26 cents. I was contemplating getting in at about 431 earlier, but the orders are so thin, it's not worth taking a risk like that. Because I can only buy in super small. Let's see who is running on our screener. PNE, PCB, and the glove stocks from yesterday. Doesn't look like much so far. Only the gloves are showing some kind of move. PNE, PCB. Check the daily chart. Whoa, so flat right here. Extremely flat right here. Not too nice on the daily. Looks like it split recently. That's why it looks so funny. So I'm gonna ignore this for now. If it keeps its high, maybe increase to 20% gain on the day, then maybe I'll look at it again later. Right. So Supermax high of day 625. So the way I'll play this, right, is I'll watch for Supermax to make a move, but I'll buy into, if I want to buy into a breakout, I'll buy into comfort instead. Just because it is a smaller share size, and they move basically the same. If you were here yesterday during the end of my stream, I was showing how all the glove stocks basically look the same. The movement looks the same. So unfortunately, my stream cut off yesterday. Hopefully, it doesn't cut off today, so that we can all experience the move together. Right. So I'm gonna get comfort onto my watch list. Let me remove some other rubbish first. So the break of comfort will be 320, which is a nice, really nice number to break. Although the buy orders are quite thin and scary. But if Supermax can give like a strong bullish move, if Supermax can give a strong bullish move, then comfort will most likely follow. Right, like yesterday, look how similar they are. Strong bullish move, pull back, try to retest and reject 3 times, reject, and then sell off. So Euro seems like it's struggling, but we already know what Euro can do out of nowhere. It can struggle, and then boom, it can fly. So it looks like Supermax could possibly push back up above 625, which is the high of the day. So we're gonna watch Comfort as well for the break of 320. 320, which is previous resistance as well. 320, next move all the way can go to 328. Oh, I missed it. Rip. Well, I can still try to push my order in at 320. Hopefully I get filled. I was a bit slow, talking a bit too much. Yeah, Supermax is breaking above 325. Got my order in at 320. Maybe I can get a late fill. Maybe not. No, I'm gonna remove my order for now. CN Asia hitting one of my alerts. Okay. CN Asia, can I see more volume? So it might start to dip today. What levels am I looking for? 318, 218, 2. So let's watch this. Can I see is some good volume in today morning? I need to see more selling, more and more and more selling. Looks like very big buy order at 210. Very, very big sell order at 215. This is exactly what I want to see. What's the limit down? 166 is the limit down. Okay. So let's watch it for a huge dip. First entry will be around 2 ringgit. If we can break down that low. Let's see if we can hold 2 ringgit. Okay, I put in one entry at 2 ringgit, quite a small one. Right here. Okay, big selling at 195. So this is another risky play that I'm about to take, but I think it's quite controlled, this risk. My maximum downside is about 5k, I think. Huge sell order at 2. Maybe we can push down more towards 190. Picking up a bit more at 190. Maybe entry too early, but it's okay. We still have a few bullets. A lot more bullets, actually. See if we can get a rebound. Yeah, topping up a bit more at this 2 ringgit level again. So 3 bullets so far. Holding about 400 lots right now. There we go. Looking for about 220, 215 before I let go a bit of my position. See if we can clear 215. Almost there, almost at 215. Shouldn't be too hard to clear 215 right now. Right, letting go a bit of my position at 215. Right here. The next sell will be about 220. If we can clear 220. Let's see, clear 220. A bit of resistance right now. We'll try to clear a bit more at 215. Okay, let's see if we can clear a bit more at 215. Resistance coming in, but I think we still can push up above 220. Still holding about 20,000 shares. Now next target 220, and then the final target will be about 230. So we just need to break this 216 level right here. Come on, we just need one order to break through 216. Struggling a bit, might try to let go a bit more. 250. Now we move down to 215. So all we need to do is clear that 215 sell order. I think go a bit more. 2.08. I might be letting it go too early, but That's okay. Still holding about, yeah, 100 lots remaining. This one I'm just going to hold and try to ride it all the way up. The 208 sell might be a bit early, but I just wanted to capture a bit of profit first. Not too big this trade. Didn't manage to go up to full size. Catching about 45, no, 40, only 40,000 shares. Could have gone up to 100,000 shares, but couldn't find the ad. Couldn't find the opportunities to add. Still holding for this last move. Looks like we are most likely going to struggle on this move, so last 100 lots I might just hold it for break even. So how many shares do I still have? That is weird. Okay, I let go a bit more at 2.06. Just to take my profits first. So that was a quick little dip buy. Could have fired more bullets around this big green candle, to be honest. Could have shot a few more times, 190, 195, 190 again. But I hesitated, so missed the boat. Yeah, I only managed to catch a little bit of size. Unfortunate. Now holding the last 50 lots, so basically 5,000 shares. Yeah, 5,000 shares left. My average cost is probably around 197, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let it go here. Even though there's only one big sell order left, just want to clear my position. Okay, so my net on the trade will probably be about so about 6k net on that trade. Not bad for the size that I got in for. Finally, dude, finally one good trade after waiting for so long. I mean, it's not as big as I mean, it's still quite big lah. It's quite a big move. I just I didn't manage to get my size right here. I hesitated a bit. In a dip strike, where would you have exit assuming the worst? Because the float was damn small. Yeah, exactly. So the float was extremely small. That's why I started selling. The moment the move happened, right, I faster unload already. Because I know I won't be able to let go of my size. I think that is one reason why I didn't dare to go in full size as well. I didn't dare to go in full size because if I went in like, let's say I managed to catch 1,000 lots lah, right? So these are the lots. If I manage to get 1,000, if I sell, you can see that I'll clear all the I'll clear all the orders from 207 to 204. But even this is quite big for CN Asia's orders really. Usually that's like 50, 50, 10. So if I go up to 1,000 lots, right? Imagine if I wanted to let go of half my size, I will clear 10 cents straight. So where would I have exit? Assuming the worst, I wouldn't have exit this trade at all, because the limit down is 166. 166 is right somewhere here lah, right? So even if the red candle even if this continue red candling, I'll add here, and I will go full size down here already. At the limit down, right, I will go full size. I'll just pump in all my orders right here, assuming that the stock continue going red like that. My orders will be, 1 second, can't move it. My orders will be somewhere like that. This is what my orders will look like. I mean, it's literally, imagine this, but continue downwards. And then if I see that the bounce fail, like that, then I will sell probably half my position. And then when it approaches limit down again, I'll probably just let go of my whole position and take the loss. But I keep half because sometimes these kind of moves, they have a very good probability of bouncing. So it might continue upwards, and then I might add on again when it breaks the high. So that's how I would exit the trade if it goes wrong. So a good example of if it goes wrong is on my top glove that day, right? Obviously this is too early. Imagine if I entered on this support line, I would top up around here. I'll top up on the limit down. I will top up when it approaches limit down. And if it fails, like right here, you can see, if it fails to rebound the way I wanted it, I will sell. It doesn't matter if I miss the move. I don't care if I miss the move. Just want to mitigate my risk, right? So if you want to study how I exit dip trades that goes wrong, right? The second half of this dip trade is a good example. Obviously, the first half is terrible. I shouldn't have exit here. I bought in too early. Should have stop loss, and I shouldn't have exit here. But oh well, that is how it goes. So obviously, this dip trade should have contra this dip trade, but I think that in terms of sizing, right, it's a bit imbalanced. I sized too big in here, and I sized too small over here. But it's okay. We go step by step to recoup the loss. A nice 6K today. I think it's 6K. I mean, and finally we got a dip off of CN Asia. It's quite a big dip, and I think I managed to catch quite a good chunk of it. But didn't size in. Didn't dare to size in. Man. And I missed the half of the move. Basically, I only sized less than half of what I wanted to go in with. I wanted to accumulate about, like I say, 100,000 shares down here, 1,000 lots, but only managed to accumulate 40,000. You can see I tried to buy in at 185. This was at 917. 917 was on this candle. I wanted to accumulate more on 185 on this candle. So somewhere down here, okay, the order might have been too low. I guess the order might have been too low. It's like the absolute bottom. So I didn't get filled. I tried to add more at 190 on this candle. I think this candle, I tried to add more at 190. I didn't get filled. So if I gotten filled on these two, right, I would have held about 70,000 shares. And then You saw how I sold on the way up though. I sold the first chunk just to lock in profit. Second, when it starts to reject. And the third one when it starts to reject again. And then I held the remaining size for the continuation, but when it failed to continue, I just let it go in two lots, two chunks. So a quick dip buy. Finally, a bit of action today. After a very quiet week, recuperating some of my losses. Obviously, it's not gonna cover my 18,000 that I lost on Top Glove on Monday, but we're 1/3 of the way, right? So if I got into full size, this most likely would have net me about 12K. But it's okay, no rush lah. Right? All these things, no rush. So comfort earlier, if we would have went in, would have stopped out already because we were looking to enter at 320 right here. It pushed up to a high of 324, only 4 cents, and it sold off right away. So lucky that we didn't enter this, because if we would have entered this, right, most likely I wouldn't have entered this trade. Because I prefer not to play two at once. So how's Euro doing? Euro is slight recovery, potentially breaking out of 457 later on. Maybe I'll try to catch a move on Euro 457. So I will post this on the Discord later in case you want to do your own recap on it, on how I decided to buy this. And I think this is a really good today has a really good example of how I did buy. If you replay the stream and you just keep watching where I enter, and I think I explained what I'm looking at, right? So I was saying I'm looking for an entry around this level, then I'm watching for an entry, and then I announce when I enter. Same logic for this. And I think I explained that I'm holding all the way, even if it goes down 30 cents, right? Holding about 15,000 shares only. There's a 4,000 drawdown, so not too big of a risk at that point. 4,000 drawdown for a dip buy is, I mean, for me, 4,000 drawdown for a dip buy is not too significant. Because the bigger it dips, the bigger it rebound, right? And I know I'll catch something below here. So now we leave it alone, right? And also one thing to learn from today is the power of alerts, right? Because I was watching Comfort earlier, and then my alert for CN Asia popped because I put an alert down here, I think, right below 220. 219, so you can see my alerts, 219. It got triggered at 9:14 today. The moment this candle broke 220, which was its previous support right here, around here, then it caught my attention. So we let the alerts do the work so that we don't have to keep scouting non-stop. PNE, okay, there we go. Now it moved up to 20% already. Then now it has my attention. So let's see, all-time high. Is it all-time high? All-time high after the split is about 76 cents. First resistance will be about 72.5. So that's the breakout level, I guess. 72.5 will be the breakout level for day high, and close resistance, which is from November, and then the all-time high was in May this year. So we're gonna send alert around 7:15. High of day is 7:20. 7:20. Let's check the orders on our broker. Quite healthy, quite a solid amount of orders on each level. So this could be a potential trade later in the day. Cheetah. This one I have to watch for a while. Similar to PNE, very choppy daily chart. Very, very ugly daily candles. Some no movement, just lines. Some big candles. Breaking out of the recent resistance. 725. High of all time. 94.5 cents. So a lot of space to move up. Okay, Supermax. Good that it's holding above this resistance, probably turned support already. It kind of retested it yesterday, and good to see that it reclaimed this 6 ringgit level. It closed above the 6 ringgit level. So if it can push up above the previous resistance, which is around, why is it moved? 631. 631 is where it pivoted twice. So we can see it break above, make a new high, and then pull back. And we can buy on this. We can try to get a play on this continuation move right here. Once it starts to make a new high. Close this. Confident you see already. This one, put an alert here as well in case it comes up to the price that we want to play. Toyo Van, we can leave it for now. A lot of volume on CN Asia today. First big red candle to come. So it's probably going to follow the Vivocom structure. The big red candle and then just sell off already. So hopefully we can catch 1 or 2 more dips on CN Asia in the next few days. Now I'll share with you something why I can expect more dips the next few days. Because those people who, half of the people who come in the stock market, they will usually see the stocks during after work hours, right? So usually after the market's already closed. So if they're holding CN Asia and then they see that there's a big red candle today, they'll decide to sell tomorrow or the day after. Right? Some of them might just panic off and say, okay, they call the broker and tell them tomorrow let go of my CN Asia. Some of them will think I'll give it 1 day to recover. If it doesn't, I'll sell. And that is where the next wave of sellers will happen, because now the first wave of sellers is the operator. So whoever that's accumulated all the shares and pumped the price up, right? This is the first sell. The second bunch of selling is a mix of retail traders and the operator. Then the third wave of selling will be all the boomers who look at the stocks at the end of the day. Have you guys seen Bitcoin? Freaking cracked 40,000 already. Yesterday, cracked 40,000 in like what? Less than a month. From 20k all the way to 40k. So do you think it's gonna continue up to 50k, 60k in the before the first retracement? Or will it start retracing right now at 40k and come back to about 20 plus? That's nuts, man. Even Tesla as well. 800 bucks. 800 bucks is like 4,000 US, 4,000 before the split because he did a 5-to-1. That's crazy, man. Okay, PNE PCB broke the view up, broke the previous low as well of 66.5. So potential for it to continue is slightly lower now. Cheetah is pushing above. Orders are quite thin though. Not sure if it's worth trying to catch a move on this. $0.80 maybe. Nah, just gonna leave this be because the orders is a bit too thin for my liking. And there's not much consolidation. Doesn't look too good as a breakout. But it's still okay. Still has the logic and the fundamental shape of a morning breakout. Right? It's just missing this line right here. I guess even the retracement isn't that sharp, so it's like slow and rebound. Let me get this onto the Discord real quick. So already retracing so quickly on Cheetah. So not much buying. Because the orders are so thin, it's quite easy to push the price up, but there's not enough people who want to buy this or who even bother buying this. Supermax selling off a bit. Let's see if anybody else has any interesting moves. CMAO. So, okay, if you haven't already helped me tap the like button, I would appreciate if you can just quickly just tap it real quick right below. It will help me reach a larger audience and then get more people into the community, right? Maybe we'll find the next super genius. that will guide us to salvation. And if you're watching right now, say hi in the chat so that I know you're here, so that I know who is currently watching, who's putting in the time and effort to learn every single morning. So CN Asia selling off already. Didn't manage to hold its recovery. So if we can see another huge panic sell, then there might be a second opportunity on this, but I highly doubt so. Okay, PNE PCB is pushing up. Now, one reason why I don't like a move like this. What's the high of the day? 720. One reason why I don't like moves like this is because if you think about the buying behavior, right? They started buying from here. All the volume started pushing here. So all these people who accumulated on the way up, right? Hold on, I might try to get entry still. Yeah, wait. I'll explain later. One second. Okay, so one reason why I don't like this kind of movement, this kind of like huge push up to the high of the day, is because there will be a lot of people who have already accumulated their shares on the way up, right? And they are looking, when it hits somewhere here, they are going to look to sell already. So there won't be enough buyers to continue pushing it. Imagine this chunk of people. Imagine if they started buying somewhere here instead. So it looks like there's some chop here. I entered at 720. I'm looking for a very quick move on this, to be honest.